Tap Into Your Mental. This is the first day of my podcast. And on this particular podcast, I basically just chop it up. We're just chopping it up about mental health, grieving, healing. There's different types of healing that I want to touch bases on. Forgive me. I'm gonna let you know right now that I do a lot of umming. So it's just me basically getting my mind together. So we're going to talk about me from the start, which is basically I am going through a type of healing. This type of healing is I'm grieving. June 3rd, I lost my daughter, 23-year-old. She's in actually a picture in the back of me. I lost her to a car accident. Since then, I have not been the same. My husband has not been the same. And I've been trying different outlets to kind of like cope with just simple healing. I like going through the day-to-day basis, having different emotions, spiritual warfare, people telling you how you should feel, how you shouldn't feel, family members that think they know everything, or friends that think they know everything. When you just basically want to be in a closet or a room to yourself. That is my outlook on it, which cause mental health, which cause depression, which cause lack of, also have caused multiple things. Me trying coping mechanisms, just it's a lot. It's a lot. So I wanted to start off this podcast simply by saying healing. Like, I need some form of healing. And I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people that needs healing. Like, seriously, needs healing. Because you have healing from domestic violence, molestation. You have healing from relationship. Just your everyday mental, your job. There's a lot of things that we're healing from. There's a lot of things that we're trying to heal from. So today is me just basically introducing myself, talking about my feelings, letting you know how I'm going through this. And every day is a hard day to me. I haven't had a moment where I could say, you know what, I'm feeling my best. Every day is just an everyday type thing right now. Every day is based on, okay, Ebony, you woke up this morning. Okay, Ebony, let's get through the day without crying. But there are some days where I just lay in the bed. There are some days where I cry. There are some days where I blame myself for no apparent reason. There are some days where I have what I call, or what is psychologically called, rumination, where you store negativity into your mind and display it. I also have a counselor that will speak to me about different things that I'm going through, but it seemed to not be grasping at this time. So with this particular podcast, I'm asking everybody to comment, subscribe, like, tune in, tap into your mental, because that's what this is about. Tap into your mental. Like, hit me up. Let me know what you want to talk about. Let's talk about it. Let's see how we can connect. Let's see how you can get on this podcast so we can understand each other. Because at the end of the day, we all need help. We all need somebody that's going to support us. We all need somebody that is going to say it might not be all right, but they're going to be there for you. That is my thing. I think that what I'm trying to understand is, it's not going to be okay today, but I'm going to make it. It's not going to be okay tomorrow, but I'm going to do better. So my thing is, with this podcast, I want us to all just tap into the mental, tap into this podcast, tap into the lights, tap into the subscribe, so we can get it started. This is my first day, my first time. I ain't never recorded. I have never been through this, so I don't even know where to start. But I know that my people out here that needs healing, that in the process of healing, that is in the process of grieving, that's in the process of going through life, they all need something. So let's talk about it. My daughter was 23 years old. 23, 10 months. Her birthday was August 4th. She was and is my everything. I am still hurting from the core, like deep down in the core. And I am going through so many things. Spiritual warfare. Like I stated before, I am fighting. I'm literally fighting for my life at this point because she was my only child for one thing. And we was best friends for another. It's like we grew up together even though we was 22 years apart. I felt like we was connect. We connect from day one to the end of the day. But at the end of the day, I just appreciate her. And I am very grateful and thankful to God for 23 years of her life. I would not change a thing. When I say I have so many memories, and that is what's important. Your memories are so important. When it come to grieving or when it come to healing, the good things are important. Because like I stated to you before, there's different forms of healing. There's different forms of being in a mental health space. Depression is serious. I will admit, I will be the first on this podcast to admit that I'm depressed. I'm going to say the big D. Depression is everything right now. And I want everybody to know they have a safe space here to talk about it. I am not a specialist. I am just a mother that is going through something that feel like she can help other people, or they can even help me at this point. I am also just trying to get it out of my system, not, just talk about it. They say you talk about it, it gets better. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to talk about it. And hopefully it will get better. Hopefully we'll have people to come on the podcast. We'll have people that knows what they're talking about. People that been through the situation. People that just basically understand what is going on in this world when it comes to healing. I'm going to keep saying it. Listen, this is a podcast. I'm going to keep saying that word. And we're going to get it together. This is day one. We're gonna make it right. We're going to do right by this. So I'm going to start off by saying, tap into your mental. Tap into this podcast. Subscribe. Let me know what you think. It's not going to be a long conversation. We're going to chat it up, though. I want some comments. I want you down in the box. I want you to let me know what you're going through. Let's talk about it. I text back. Believe me when I say I text back. We can work together. We can be family members together. We can be friends together. We can do this together no matter what it is. No matter what it is. Once again, I'm Ebony. And I am healing. I am going through grieving. I am going through mental health issues. I am working it out. And I want to be able to work it out with my family, my friends, my people. I want to work this out. It's a lot of stuff we could talk about out here. And on the top of it, listen, we can have fun with this. It ain't got to be a sad conversation. We can have fun with this because we're trying to heal. Healing is, trying to get it right. We're trying to do what's best for us and our health. So at this point, let's figure this out together. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm asking. Like at this particular time, we need to tap into what we can to do better. So with that being said, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll get more into it next week about my grieving, about healing, about other cases like, like I said, domestic violence. You got people that just simply going through life. When I turn on the news, it's life. It's there's nothing else. It is simply life. Every time I hear that somebody's baby is gone, it's life. Every time I hear that a father, mother, daughter, it's A son is life. So that's, and I do have a YouTube page. I will link the information down below. My YouTube name is Ebony B, Ebony B. Tap into it. Tap into it. Let's do this. We can do this. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about to make it right, or to feel better, or to just get it off your chest. Thank you. Thank you for listening and watching my podcast. Tap into your mental. Have a good day.